What child is this? Yes, yes, that is the question. That has always been the question. What child is this? That question was the driving force behind our lengthy journey. We had to find out what child this was. And I know. Now, we have been called wise by many of the people that we encountered on our journey, even if for a brief moment, and I hesitate to give much credence to that judgment, but it is known, or it should be known, that knowledge is best acquired by keeping one's eyes open and mouth shut. So if I may suggest keeping your mouths closed and ears open, I will, to the best of my ability, answer your questions. Okay. Number one, we did not stumble upon this child. No, we found a needle in a haystack. And how did we find this needle? We followed a star. I know, to many that would be a fool's errand, but we were not fools. No, this star had been moved by some unseen force. And who moves stars but God? 2, we encountered that corrupt king, and he wanted us to find the child so that he could worship the child. Okay, I have a question. Do kings worship babies? No. No. Kings defend their thrones. And that king, Herod, is a ruthless and cruel king. It doesn't take a wise man to discern that. No, he saw that child as a threat. Well, mark my words, that child is a threat to all who are cruel and ruthless. And 3, I don't have words for 3. My entire life I've searched, but it was always just beyond the horizon of my knowing, until in an instant I crossed the threshold, and there it was. That mother, that father, that star, and the child. It was all there. All of my searching, all of my studying, all of that child. It was all there. How could I not worship that person? I need to search no more.
Well, you're no spring chicken. That was the first thing my neighbor said to me when I told her that I was pregnant. Can you believe that? Maybe she didn't believe me. I don't hold it against her. She had been a tad bit cranky ever since she found that scorpion in her girdle drawer. Maybe she just didn't realize what a miracle this was for me. I mean, Zachariah and I had been trying to have a child of our own our whole lives. But by the time most of my hair had turned gray and Zachariah's had turned loose, we'd given up hope. But nothing is impossible for God. He seems to delight in making life out of barren places. And as if that wasn't enough, the angel who brought us this incredible news had even more to say. This child, our son, would be used by God to prepare the people for the coming of the Messiah. this was all too much of a gift to be real. And then I thought, well, how am I going to train a child for a job like this? But God had those details covered too. And it gets even better. When I was about 6 months along, my cousin Mary came for a visit. And no sooner had she said hello to me than this unborn son jumped and flipped inside of me. Right then, God just opened my eyes so that I could clearly see that this young girl was also a child, and that he would be called Wonderful Counselor, Almighty God, Everlasting Father,